Welcome to my first unboxing. Unfortunately, I completely lost the footage of me actually unboxing this thing, which sucks, but I finally got my hands on a stand Solex clicker. This thing is pretty sweet. It's the first wrist rocket with a click in the trigger. Many bow hunters, including myself, started off with an index release, and you can't really beat the fact that it's always attached to you. You get a really nice anchor point, and it's just super simple. But it's not always the best for people who are struggling with target panic and buck fever, and that's why for the past 5 years I've only shot a hinge release. I found that if you utilize a click correctly, you can really help manage target panic and buck fever, which at the end of the day makes archery a whole lot easier and more fun. So I figured I'd snatch one up and find out what it's all about. Whoa. Alright guys, here's what we got cooking. It's freaking freezing out. It's snowing, and I got my release, so you know how that goes. Got to come out and test it out, as always, because what's the fun in getting a new release if you got to wait to shoot it? So, I've got 5 arrows. I'm going to give you guys my first impressions live from the field, and I've got my stand hinge and my Onyx C also with me, so I'm going to shoot 3 with my Solex, and then I'm going to compare the clicks with the last 2 arrows, keep it short and simple, and then we will get inside in the warmth and go over some more of the technical stuff. So let's do it. Ooh. Yeah, my fingers are feeling it. So, all right, first shot. Okay, so that was pretty clean. The trigger feels good. It's got like a stiff feel to it, so there's no travel or slop. And the click is more of a subtle click. You can hear it. It's not super loud. It's kind of like a vibration. You can definitely, I think you can feel it more than anything. So, shot 3. Okay, yeah, yep. I like it so far. Got that good anchor. I've got the webbed version. It's like $120. There is the solid connection, and I believe that is $140, so it's a little bit more expensive. Ooh, I'm gonna take this off, warm my hands up real quick. My anchor point is a little bit different. I like the anchor on it, but I've been shooting this bow with a handheld swap between my hinge and my thumb, so my peep sight is a little low for the wrist release, but that's not a problem. You can just reset that bad boy up, throw it in the press, move it up, and you're dealing. So we're gonna go Onyx C next to do the comparison for the sound. I got my trainer in here. I gotta take this bad boy out real quick. Yeah. All right, Onyx C, compare to click. Yeah. So I'd say that one is pretty similar, but you guys will be able to hear because I got my mic nice and close. And then I've got the old trusty stand. I got my blackjack hinge. I've hunted with this for like the past 4 years, so I've shot all my deer with this besides one. Okay, so that one is a little bit more high pitch, but I think ballpark wise they're all pretty similar, like tone wise, but you'll be able to hear that better than I did. All right, we are back inside, and we're going to go over some of the technical stuff real quick. You have your wrist strap adjustment right here on this tension plate. You just crack these 2 screws, and you can either pull the strap out to lengthen it, or you can pull it in to shorten it, depending on your hand size or how you like to run your release. Some guys like it out on the fingertip, and then other guys like to run it all the way back in. If you're a lefty, this release is ambidextrous. It doesn't have a right-handed or left-handed version, but it comes right-handed, so you would just crack these screws right here, pull your strap out, and put it back in at a 180 so that your index trigger is on the other side of the release. For your trigger travel, it is right here on the front of the body, and this is going to allow you to adjust how far you have to pull your trigger to the click. Now, from the click to the break is a fixed set. You cannot shorten the time from click to the shot going off. That's a set time. You can only adjust your trigger travel to the click. Now, you can also adjust your tension, which is on the side of the body underneath of the C logo, and that is going to adjust how hard you have to press to move your trigger. Now, I will say adjusting these, in my experience, was kind of finicky. It took me a while to really get this thing dialed in kind of where I liked it. For my experience, I kind of had to adjust both of them at the same time. I feel like if I made a tweak to one of them, it kind of would change how the other one was set up. So you kind of got to fine tune both of them at the same time. But I recommend getting like a finger sling or a shot trainer or even a sweatshirt string and putting some tension on it and simulating a shot so you can kind of feel your trigger tension, your travel, where you want to go, and it's just kind of rough it in for you and get you close. Now, I was able to set it up like that how I liked it, and I was good to go, but it's going to be way quicker than shooting it in, having to draw back and actually shoot. Another thing is be careful how much you tighten the screws down or you back them out, because you can tighten this bad boy down so much that you cannot move this trigger and it won't fire. And also you can back the screws out too much to where you won't even have a click. But other than that, when you fire it, it does have an auto return like their Onyx style does. You can't see it, I'll show it close up. That's going to bring your hook back down to you, but it's not set, so all you have to do is just press the trigger and listen for the click, and then you're reset and ready to go. You can also reset the click on this thing mid-shot. All you have to do is press it forward. I don't really know why you'd want to do that, but it is possible. Final thoughts. The Stand Solex clicker might be the best release for bow hunting. I can definitely say that's one of the best releases for the money. At $120, I'm not sure of too many other releases that are going to get you this quality and adjustability. And the normal Solex is even cheaper than this too. So that would be another one to check out if you're not messing with the click. But if you want to learn how to shoot a click, or you just want to try it out, I would say that it would be much easier to try to shoot an index with a click than it would be picking up a hinge for the first time. So this is definitely a contender for my 2025 hunting season. And if you liked the video, leave a like and a subscribe. And hopefully I'll catch you on the next one.